Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am at the post office and it's warm, so do I want windows open? No, I want AC on. Shut the radio. You don't need to hear that blasting. I'm going to have the AC on. I am going to be really quick because I've got stuff to do. Oh, shit. I wanted to text Derek and my phone is in the bag that's holding up my camera. Hang on. Yikes, that's way higher. That'll work. I think that'll work. That actually works out pretty good, I think. I don't know. I want to be quick. I just wanted a video. I wanted to talk a minute about my little rock story. You guys loved that story. Lots of love on that one. And, but yes, I want to text Derek, so I need to know what time he's picking me up. We're going to Jeff's tonight for a party, and I'll be drinking water. And I won't be eating, because there's nothing on their food list that I can have. All the good stuff, like veggies and pizza, stuff I won't eat. Not veggies. I don't eat any veggies. Okay, let's see. Derek. Oh, he's messaged me. He starts with howdy. Howdy? I will pick you up at 6. Cool? Super cool. Okay. I did a video yesterday telling a rock story. Danny had posted a painted rock that he found on his Facebook, and it made me think of a rock that I had that Skylar found in a tree. A special tree. You'll have to just go watch that video. I will link to that video in case you haven't seen it. Link in the description. I'll put it on the end screen of this video too. And she gave me that rock, and that rock surprisingly made it to Mississippi. That's the first thing that I'm happy about. I don't remember, packing that rock. It must have been with other things, but I lost a lot of stuff. So I'm glad the rock made it. And the rock has just been sitting in the bathroom that I don't use, so I store things in there. And it was just like on the vanity of the sink in a corner. And what I wanted to mention is that when I saw Danny's rock and it made me think of my rock, at that time, I couldn't have told you what was written on that rock because I just didn't remember. And it was like flipped when I went in, so I still didn't see it. I could see for you. And I was like, oh yeah, there's my rock right there. And then I pick it up, and when I saw dance, that's when it hit me. Because I haven't given that rock much thought at all, and I didn't realize it said dance. I mean, as soon as I saw it, I remembered that it said dance. I remembered that it looked like that. But at the time, it was a little bit shocking to me, and it just was such a special moment. Because I was like, that's all I talk about with you guys. And it's true. Every time I talk about going out, I always, report on, I want to dance. I actually danced. I didn't get to dance. You know what I mean? Dancing is very important to me when I go out. That's why I'm going out. I mean, I love the music, and it's not the end of the world if I don't get to dance, but it's pretty much the end of the world if I don't get to dance. If I'm hearing good music and I don't have a chance to dance, I'm not a happy camper. So anyway, I wanted to tell you that, and I want you to go watch that video of mine, and you can still go over to Danny's Facebook if you want. I'll have that linked in the description also. If you want to go vote on which rock is better, he's very much aware that you guys are, that those comments are my audience, and that's why you're all voting for my rock. So I will see Danny tonight. Haven't seen him since last weekend. He'll be at the thingy tonight at Jeff's. And it's just, going to be a gathering. And, Danny was wondering, he's like, but you're not going to like that, because he knows that I don't want, like, small groups and quiet and stuff like that. Because he had asked me to something in Memphis, and I had seen the studio that he was talking about. I'm calling it a studio, for lack of a better word. And I had seen it, so I knew what it was like, and he was going to be going there. There was going to be someone singing, and just some people, and there is drinking there. And I passed on that because, first of all, Danny would know everybody there, and he would just be up and, you know, talking to people. And me not having like loud music and something to, you know, focus on, I just would have felt way out of place, and I know I would have been extremely bored. I'm on the fence about whether or not I'll be bored tonight. I mean, I could be. But at least I know people here. So I, you know, don't have to rely on just knowing Danny and talking to just Danny. So Derek is there, Jeff, his wife, I know them. The drummer of a band and his wife, I know her very well, so I will have her to talk to. And, you know, so I'm going to be fine. I will be fine. And then I was thinking about, like, with the food, my neighbor, I hadn't talked to my neighbor in a little bit. She hasn't been feeling well, but today she was outside, and she asked me to come and sit outside with her so we can catch up on things. And, you know, I like talking to her. She's all right. Am I okay here? I feel like I don't know. And so I went to see her. But anyway, it has nothing to do with visiting her today. But in the past, you know, she knows how I eat. And, you know, she's, like, okay with it. But then she always asks, like, if I'm going somewhere, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about the eating? I'm like, I just won't eat. Yeah, but people are going to think that's weird. And, like, no, I don't think anybody gives a shit if I eat or not. So when she knew that that Danny and I were friends, and she was all concerned, what is going to happen if you two go to eat someplace? I'm like, Danny knows how I eat. He's not going to care if I don't eat, or if I eat just meat or whatever. So as it is, you know, Danny and I did end up going to a Mexican restaurant when we were going to see Derek play in Memphis somewhere. What is it? Mulligan's, whatever. A night that we went out, it was like my favorite night so far that I spent out in a bar, because it was just loud, and Danny and I we laughed the whole night. I mean, so it was a good night. So we ended up going to a Mexican restaurant, and I'm telling you, it was a non-issue. And he's like, do you want to eat? No, I already ate. And he knows I'm eating meat and stuff, and I was full. I was like, no, I'm fine, thank you. He ate. I sat there with water and lime, green lime. The waitress said, do you want the green lime? Yes. As opposed to the yellow lime, which is actually lemon. So, you know, people don't usually care. People panic when there's holidays and they're going someplace. Oh, I guess I'll have to just eat what they're eating for one. No, you don't have to fucking eat anything you don't want to eat. Bring your own food if you want. Nobody is going to tell me what I need to eat or what I should be eating, or if they're pissed off that they baked a cake and I'm not having a piece. Fuck that cake. So anyway, back to Bonnie. When she had asked about that, like, what would you do? And I said, I would either just order something that I can eat, just some meat with nothing else. The last time I went out to eat with Derek, look at me, I'm sitting like, what's up? The last time I went out to eat with Derek was, I don't know, maybe 3-4 years ago. And what we did is I ordered the meal, but I said just put all the sides on another plate. And then he just ordered sides like chicken wings or chicken fingers or something. So that worked out good, because I didn't need the sides for my steak. I had just the steak, and I just gave everything else to him. And anyway, so Bonnie said, when I told her, I said, no, I would just have something to drink, some water or whatever, and or I could order something. You know, chicken wings, if they're plain, that's always a good option. But she said, no, she says, you could order something. She says, like, order a salad and just pick at it, but don't eat it. Like, do you think anybody's going to notice if I'm just picking at a salad and I never put a fucking green thing in my mouth? I mean, Jesus Christ. So it's like, why do people feel you have to play all these head games? I just don't understand. You know, I don't know. And, you know, I'll be eating a steak with Danny at some point soon, because I told him that if I got paid for the penny auction that I just had for the little quilt blocks, 20 little quilt blocks, 6-inch quilt blocks, I got $112 for that. And I said, if the person pays me, because sometimes when bids go up like that, somebody's just excited to bid and then they don't actually follow through, and then I have to relist it, or I can offer to the next bidder or whatever. I got paid, but I told him, if I get paid for this, I'm treating us each to a steak, but you have to cook it because I suck at cooking steaks. And he shows me some of the stuff that he cooks, and it looks good. Backing up. Don't back up near me, buddy. So I got paid. Thank you. Thank you very much. I know who you are. Thank you very much. I'm waiting just a little bit to reach this milestone. I'm so close. And I said, I'll reach that milestone first, and then we'll celebrate with those steaks. So I'm going to be eating steak with him. I'm assuming at his place because I don't have anything for him to cook steaks at my place. So I was thinking about Bonnie because I talked to her today, and I was like, she would probably be like, you have to eat something other than the steak. But I don't, because I've seen Danny cook just meat, and I was like, that's good. That's good. You're eating just meat. And, you know, I don't think if I go to Danny's and he cooks a steak for me that he's going to be insulted if I don't eat a fucking potato with it, you know? I don't know. People just have to get over this. And that's why a lot of people can't even stay on any food plan that they have. I hate to use the word diet because it makes it sound like weight loss. But, you know, just whatever they choose to eat, they feel like they're compelled to eat what, you know, somebody says, or, you know, they don't want to offend somebody because they made cookies and they brought them over to you, still warm in a napkin. Bring the cookies back, please. I'm not eating them. So I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to tell people what I'm eating and what I'm not eating. Doesn't matter. And, or some people will just take a plate of stuff and then they just try to, like, you know, throw it away a little at a time. Stop playing fucking games. You're an adult. So that just really irks me. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to stop because I want to go home and upload this and do some stuff. It's almost 4. Derek said he's picking me up at 6:30, 6, I think. So I want to be ready for that and just go out and have fun. And Danny, if you're watching, I'm not having a potato. He knows that. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.